I'm Engine Creative from Bismarck Second Year Bravo. Today, I will discuss the application of UNCLOS to the maritime claims of the claimants to the South China Sea. The South China Sea is one of the most contested maritime regions in the world, with overlapping claims from several countries. The key framework governing maritime rights and claims in this region is the United Nations Convention of the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. But how does UNCLOS apply to the competing claim of China, the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan? UNCLOS, established in 1982, is the primary international treaty governing maritime rights. It defines maritime zones such as territorial seas, exclusive economic zone, or EEZ, and the continental shelf. It also provides mechanism for resolving dispute through international arbitrations. The China 9-dash line and the UNCLOS. China asserts territorial rights over a vast area of the South China Sea through its 9-dash line claims. However, UNCLOS does not recognize historical claims as a valid basis for sovereignty over maritime futures. In 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration, or PCA, ruling in the case brought by the Philippines invalidated China's historical rights claim, stating that they had no legal basis under UNCLOS. China rejected the ruling, but it remained a significant legal precedent. The next is the Philippines and its UNCLOS-based claims. The Philippines based its claim on UNCLOS, asserting an EEZ, or Exclusive Economic Zone, extending 200 nautical miles from its coast. The PCA ruling supported this position, affirming that China action, such as constructing artificial island in the Spratly Island, violated the Philippines' sovereign right, despite the ruling tension remained high with ongoing maritime incidents. The claims of Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei. Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei also rely on UNCLOS to assert their maritime rights. Vietnam claims sovereignty over the Paracel and Spratly Island, while Malaysia and Brunei focus on their EEZ, which extended from its coastline. UNCLOS provide them with a legal basis to contest China's expansive claims. Taiwan position. Taiwan, though not a UN member, maintained claims similar to China's particle over the Spratly and Paracel Islands. However, its legal standing under UNCLOS is complex due to its political status. The role of UNCLOS in resolving disputes. UNCLOS provides mechanisms like arbitration and the International Tribunal of the Law of the Sea, or ITLOS, to resolve maritime disputes. However, enforcing remains challenging, especially when major powers reject rulings, like China. While UNCLOS established clear legal principles, the South China Sea dispute remains a geopolitical issue, with claimants balancing legal framework, diplomacy, and military strategy. The challenge is ensuring compliance with UNCLOS while maintaining the regional peace and stability. The South China Sea remains a crucial area of international maritime law and diplomacy. While UNCLOS lead to a resolution, or will the power of politics continue to dominate? Only time will tell. Thank you for watching.